Well, YouTube, I've done something that I never thought I would do. And it's all because of you guys. You guys made me do this. If you see right here, the gun that we have today is a SIG. Now, a lot of you guys think this is called a SIG Sauer. It's called a SIG Sauer, okay? So first of all, get it right. But look, man, I hear y'all all the time talking about these SIG Sawyers. And I'm very opposed to them. But you know what? We're going to give this one the good old college try today. You know, I went down there to my gun shop, Country Sportsman, down here in Rome. And I talked to my man, Tommy. And I said, Tommy, which one of these daggone SIGs is everybody buying? And he said, the P365 X is the one everybody's buying. So that's what we've got here. Now, this is the smallest in the lineup of concealed carry or compact, subcompact pistols that we've reviewed on here, which is actually pretty nice. But the main thing that I want to figure out is, will this thing even shoot? Will it even function? I don't know. Do you think it'll function, tech guy?
I doubt it. Maybe.
We're even gonna give it the best opportunity to work. We're gonna shoot good, high quality, brass cased ammunition out of this thing. So we're gonna give it the best possible go. We're gonna run this thing through the paces. I'm gonna do a little accuracy test like I did with my Hellcat, where you guys see how far we can shoot with this thing, if it shoots. And then we'll talk about what I like about it, what I don't like about it. By the way, Barbell made this video possible. If y'all ever wonder, yes, I had to go and buy this gun. I had to drive my stinking butt down to the Country Sportsman, fill out some daggone paperwork, and pay money for this gun. Every single gun on here, we do that. You know how we're able to do that? We got good partners. All right? It's jean season. Go get you a darn pair of Barbell jeans, man. It's Black Daggone Friday. They're on sale. You can get jeans for like way cheap, man. Look at these things. Now look, they're not going to look as good on you as they look on me. And if you don't want some jeans, go get you one of these 1 mile out shirts right here. This 1 mile out lineup. They got all kinds of shirts. Ultralight tech tee's probably my favorite. Now look, you're not going to look like this. But you can look good anyways, you know, not as good as me, but you're going to look good. So let's get out here. Check them out, barbellapparel.com. They're awesome people with awesome products. It means a lot. Thank you, Barbell, for supporting this channel and making this review possible. Let's get out here on the range, see if this thing actually works. This is new, never fired. We don't know if it works or not. Now, I don't have any magazine pouches because I would never buy this gun if it was for me. I bought this gun for y'all, okay? So I've got this holster here. It don't really fit the gun because, you know, we'd probably just destroy this thing once the review's over. But let's see if it even shoots. Tech guy said he didn't think it would shoot. All right, this is the SIG P365 X. Oh crap, it don't even shoot. You know why? Because it's got a stinking safety selector on it, man. Well, that's a good sign. Load the mags up. So yeah, guys, first two mags function very well. We're gonna run it through some drills here in just a second. You guys heard me talk about the safety selector. Obviously, this weapon does have a safety selector. I think that safety selector is inferior to the trigger safety that's on the Glock or the Hellcat, right? Now, that being said, I don't train with a weapon that has a safety selector. So it's not a huge deal, but you better train with that daggone thing, because when you need this pistol, if you ever do need it in real life, you're going to pull it out of the holster and you're going to start mashing on that trigger, and it ain't going to do nothing unless you've trained to flip that safety selector off every time you draw the weapon. So if you're going to have a weapon that has a safety selector, make sure you train with it. You get enough reps in to where it becomes muscle memory. In other words, if you went from this to a Glock, if you've trained properly on this P365, if you went from this to a Glock, when you drew that Glock, you should be reaching for that safety selector, even though it's not there. It should be muscle memory for you, okay? There's nothing wrong with having one. I don't like having one, but it's just not what I've trained with, okay? I've never trained with a pistol that had a safety selector on it. One of the good things about it, though, is you can engage, basically put the weapon on safe, engage the safety selector, and you can throw this. It's so small, you can throw this little pistol in a jacket pocket, or in your pants pocket or whatever, if you're just going out for a walk or whatever. And in terms of safety, it is probably a little safer if you're carrying it around in a pocket or a pocketbook or a bag than even the trigger safety would be on a Glock or the Hellcat. So it's not a terrible thing, but not my favorite. We're going to shoot a little triple threat drill real quick. She cycles well, man. Yeah, it's a little bit small. It's definitely harder to hold on to than the Hellcat Pro, but it's a smaller gun, so I'm not knocking it for that. It's a smaller gun. It has a little different purpose, right? Recoil is pretty stout on it, but it's a small frame gun. It is what it is. So we'll shoot a few more out of it. All right, so 12 round mag capacity on this, if y'all didn't know. Not bad for the size it is. That's pretty good mag capacity. I'm gonna just get a little feel for the trigger real quick. Up to now, I've just been mashing on that thing. So I want to get a feel for the trigger. I'll shoot those dots across the top real quick. All right, so great trigger in the gun, to be honest with you. Once you get through the slack, I mean, that's right on, point of aim, point of impact. A little off on that one, but great trigger on the gun for sure. Got a nice flat face trigger, big nice trigger well. So trigger is outstanding on this weapon in my opinion. Hey man, if it works, it works. I was hoping it wasn't gonna work, but if it works, it works. So we're gonna test accuracy now. Same deal we did with a Hellcat. I'll take 10 steps out, so 10 yards, one shot. We'll keep 10-yard intervals all the way back until we miss two consecutive shots. So if I miss one, I get a follow-up shot. We're gonna see how far back we can move and still hit this steel silhouette. The last time we did this, it was 80 yards, so here we go. My step's probably a hair over a yard too, so safety selector. All right, here's 20. $30. $40. That's what you call a tack reload. 50. Safety selector. Come on, baby. There's 50. All right, so I don't like the sights near as much on this weapon as I like on the Hellcat Pro. It makes a big difference. Although the sights are still pretty good. They're nice and bright. They glow good. They show up good. Give you a good sight picture. So me personally, though, I don't like the sights as good. So it's really ticking me off that I can't hit that target at 50. This one don't count, but I'm going to try it one more time. All right, so it is at 50. Let's keep going. I'll say those at 50, those weren't the gun. I think those were me. I did a hard dang workout today, son. I'm a little bit noodly armed. So 60. All right, we'll stop it there.
Well, try it again.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect this little bitty old pistol. And again, I don't like the sights near as good. I didn't expect it to perform like, you know, the Hellcat performed. But like I said, it's a smaller pistol. I'm just happy that the dang thing is actually cycling and working. And speaking of, you guys keep hearing me talk about that daggone safety selector. If you train with it, it's in a good spot. It is really easy to hit if you just want to train with it. So I'm gonna shoot the rest of these rounds out right here. We're probably at 25, something like that. All right, let's go load back up. We'll shoot a few more times. All right, so we're gonna shoot it a few more times. I'm just gonna run through both mags as fast as possible into dot number 6 and give her another chance to see you guys watch it run. I did notice on one of the mag changes I did, the slide did go forward when I slammed the mag home. I like that. Slides locking to the rear pretty regularly when the mag goes empty. Gun comes with 2 magazines in the box. Yeah, she's just hard, the small frame, just hard to hold on to. Oh, you guys noticed when I went to do that mag change, because the grip of the weapon, the palm of my hand is a little longer than the grip. When you go to hit that magazine change, sometimes it doesn't quite want to drop just because it's making contact with the palm of your hand right there. But Not a hit on the gun, it's just the size. All right, well you guys were right and I was wrong. The old Pig 365 X from Sauer is a pretty dang good shooting gun for the little bitty tiny package that it is. Trigger's good, mag release button's good, functions well, sights are pretty decent, all around decent little package. I'll keep this gun. I'm actually gonna keep this gun, and like I say, it's just because of the size, it's in a different category, and I'm happy with the way it worked out here. Pretty much no fluff, not a whole lot to talk about on this thing other than the trigger, and everything else worked fine. So P365 X version, I guess. I know there's like, I don't know how many different versions of this, but yeah, she passed the test in my book. I got to train a little bit with that safety. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably sell this thing. Love you guys. Nuff said.
I'm gonna shoot a few rounds with this thing. Just see, you know, it's probably not gonna work very well with me.
You want to buy it?
If you'll give me $100, I'll take it off your hands.
Darn, you can't even hit the target with it at 10 yards.
You don't shoot worth a crap, man.